What do you do when your physical office runs out of hard drive space, but your boss says you are not allowed to completely migrate your legacy applications to the cloud? You build a bridge. Today we are breaking down AWS Storage Gateway, the ultimate hybrid cloud storage solution. AWS Storage Gateway is exactly what it sounds like, a gateway that connects your on-premise data center to the AWS cloud. Picture two worlds. On the left is your office full of physical servers. On the right is AWS with effectively unlimited storage. In the middle sits Storage Gateway, acting like a bridge between them. Here is the important part. To your older applications, the Storage Gateway just looks like a normal hard drive or shared folder sitting in the same building. Your applications think nothing changed. But behind the scenes, the gateway securely sends that data into AWS storage services like Amazon S3 or Glacier. That is why companies love it. They can keep their existing systems running without rewriting code, retraining everyone, or risking a massive migration project. The applications behave normally while AWS quietly handles the scalable storage in the background. Now let's break down the three gateway types you absolutely need to know for AWS exams. First is File Gateway. File Gateway acts like a shared network drive. Employees save files into folders exactly the way they always have, but the gateway stores those files as objects inside Amazon S3. This is the option tied to file-based access using protocols like NFS and SMB. So if an exam question mentions shared folders, file shares, NFS or SMB, think File Gateway immediately. Second is Volume Gateway. Volume Gateway acts more like a raw hard drive attached to a server. This is block storage. Your on-premise servers see what looks like a physical disk, but the gateway automatically creates backups and snapshots in AWS. This service is tied to iSCSI protocol. So when you see iSCSI in an AWS certification question, your brain should instantly connect it to Volume Gateway. Third is Tape Gateway. A lot of companies still use traditional backup software designed around old magnetic tape systems. Tape Gateway replaces those physical tapes with virtual ones. Your existing backup software still thinks it is writing to a tape library, but the archives are actually being stored in AWS, often in low-cost Glacier storage for long-term retention. This is where the phrase Virtual Tape Library, or VTL, becomes important. VTL equals Tape Gateway. So here are the memory pairs to lock in. Hybrid cloud storage means Storage Gateway. NFS or SMB means File Gateway. iSCSI means Volume Gateway. VTL means Tape Gateway. Now let's talk about how this actually gets deployed. One of the biggest beginner misconceptions is assuming everything in AWS runs fully in the cloud. Storage Gateway is different because it starts inside your own office. You download the gateway software as a virtual machine and install it on your local infrastructure. AWS also offers a physical hardware appliance if needed. Once installed, your local applications connect directly to that gateway. The gateway then handles the heavy lifting automatically. Frequently used data gets cached locally, so employees still experience fast performance and low latency. Meanwhile, less active data gets asynchronously transferred into AWS storage in the background over the internet or through AWS Direct Connect. That architecture is the entire point of hybrid cloud. Users and applications keep working locally while AWS provides the scale, durability, and long-term storage behind the scenes. So, if you remember one thing from this video, remember this. AWS Storage Gateway lets old on-premise systems keep behaving normally while AWS secretly provides scalable cloud storage in the background. We have officially conquered compute, networking, and storage. But none of that matters if a hacker easily breaks into your account. Click the video on the screen to learn the most important security service in AWS, AIAM, and I will see you there.